Hey VC YouTubers, welcome to Tony's LPs Are Us. Really appreciate you stopping by my channel. Thank you for all the subscriptions, all the likes, all the comments. We're loving it. I love doing this. I hope you do too, or watching. And I hope all you VCers out there that have these VC channels are doing well. Like I said in a lot of my later videos, when you do watch a VC YouTuber or a YouTube channel, if you dig it, try to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It really helps out the guy or the gal doing it. It's a lot of work, and YouTube loves it. You have to get that algorithm going, and it's all about subs. It's all about likes and thumbs up and all that stuff. So, but this is a cool video I thought about the other day because I was listening to this record. Great record. Haven't played it in a long time. This is a mint copy. It's a later pressing. It's not a 2i or a 6i, whatever it came out. It's just a normal Columbia pressing, but it's really good. It's in stereo, but there's really nothing that's stereo in it. It's basically mono. I had to check the wax and my speakers because I thought I could have clicked on my mono switch. But this record, of course, came out in stereo and mono. Another side of Bob Dylan. Now, this is a fantastic record. The liner notes on the back. If you have the patience and if you're on something special, you may be able to understand it. Bob Dylan wrote them. But what's cool about this, All I Really Want to Do, Chimes of Freedom, Motorcycle, Nightmare, It Ain't Me, Babe, I Don't Believe in You, just a classic record. But that notwithstanding, the reason I'm doing this video is because I saw this title, Another Side of Bob Dylan. Now, that's actually a play on words, and it may have some ambiguous meanings because it's another side of Bob Dylan from what we heard previously, I guess, right? Maybe, different types of songs, different arrangements. And then you have another side of Bob Dylan, which, as we all know, records are called sides. So I thought that was interesting, and I'm starting to think about other records. And right there in front, which I was just listening to the other day, was Yesterday's. Yes songs, yes yesterdays. And I said, okay, there's a bunch of these records. I'm going to pull out 13 today. Now, 13 may be considered bad luck for all you guys, but in Italian, 13 is good luck. I actually have charms, or I had charms that were 13, and your grandparents would give you that charm along with a little horn and stuff to protect you from all the evil spirits. So 13 in Italian is good luck. Like Dan Marino's number was Italian. Dan Marino's number was 13. So, but let's get on with the show. Hope you like this, and please consider subbing if you haven't. Okay, here we have another Yes songs. This is the triple album, and it incorporates the title of the album using the name of the band. So we have some play on words. We have a lot of the name of the group incorporated into the album. So here we have Yes songs, like I mentioned, Yesterday's. Here's another one, which is a kind of a play on word I thought was always cool. Stevie Wonder's Talking Book. Now, this isn't a book, but Stevie Wonder has a talking book, which is his record. And of course, Talking Book for Stevie Wonder is a book that has Grail, a Grail book, so he could actually read it. So it talks to Stevie Wonder. So Stevie Wonder Talking Book. Here's the one I mentioned, Yesterday's. Yesterday's. Try saying that fast a couple times. That's a tongue twister. Yesterday's. And what's cool about this record, it's stuff that wasn't on the first couple of Yes records, and they put them together, and they did Yesterday's. I think this record is from 74, 75. Here's the actual custom label, and it has a custom inner, and all the band members from the first 3 or 4 records are on here. And also, the reason I pulled this out, it was because it has the Paul Simon America. It's a 10-minute, 31 masterpiece. If you haven't heard it, I did a short on it, which is only a 60-second short. Doesn't do it justice. I shouldn't have even have done it. But on this record is John Anderson, Chris Squire, Steve Howe, Rick Wakeman, Bill Bruford, arranged by Yes. So that is the my favorite lineup. So Yesterday's. Another one is a cool one, kind of a play on words. And this record was out when the TV westerns were huge. You could see them on MeTV now. Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Rifleman, Wagon Train, anything that has to do with westerns, and Have Gun Will Travel. Now this record, a Bo Diddley record, which is an original mono on Checker Records. It says Checker Records. Have Guitar Will Travel. Bo Diddley. And what they did was they put a sticker on here. This is actually incorporated into the cardboard. So you could see him, Have Guitar Will Travel. Great record on here. We have She's All Right, I Need You Baby, Say Man, Back Again, Spanish Guitar, Come On Baby, all written by Mr. McDaniel, who is Bo Diddley. So Have Guitar Will Travel, I thought that was a cool pun on words. This one is a good one. This is a old one. This was Eric Burdon and War, called The Black Man's Burden. So you have a play on words there with Eric Burdon. This is a great double record. If you don't have this record, I suggest you search it out. I can't show you the inner because there's some naked women on it. I don't want to do that. But this has one of the best versions, in my opinion, of Painted Black. There's a couple of, there's Painted Black 1, Painted Black 2. He does Nights in White Satin, which is the Moody Blues tune, but it's just incredible with War. So Black Man's Burden, that's another little pun. And then we have a good one here, if you remember Tony Bennett. I Go From Rags to Riches. Here we have the Good Rats. Rags to Riches from I Go From Rats to Riches. And this is a cool record because it has Taken It to Detroit, because my friend out there, Robbie from Detroit. Hi, Robbie. If you don't know his channel, check it out. I think it's Robbie Rockin' Detroit, but you'll find it. I always talk about him. He's a really good viewer, a good friend. So Taking It to Detroit and Rockin' Robbie. I guess I got that right, Robbie? So From Rats to Riches. Here we have a cool one. Not too many people know this guy. Ian Gom, or Gome with the Wind, which is a pun, as you know, from Gone with the Wind. Now, this is a pretty good record. It's a rocker. It's kind of, like late 70s. Got that 80s sound, late 70s. But this is on Stiff Records. So anything on Stiff Records is all right with me. There's the American Stiff Records. Ian Gone with the Wind. And this is, as you can see, in really nice condition. Here's a classic. Everyone has this. Probably was one of the greatest selling live records of all time, obviously. Frampton Comes Alive. So we have a live album, but we don't say Peter Frampton Live. We say Frampton Comes Alive, which I always thought was pretty clever as I was in high school or whatever when this came out. And there's the huge gatefold. This record is really in really good condition. Of course, everyone has this. I had this on cassette. I think I probably had an 8-track. This is 1976. So instead of saying Frampton is live, Frampton in concert, Frampton Comes Alive. And that stood out on the record shelves because if you could see it, it goes right here. You pull it, you buy it, boom. Double record, huge record. Now, here's another one I thought about when I got that Dylan, The Sunny Side of Cher. So you have a happy Cher album, I guess, a lot of tunes on it. Bang Bang, She Shot Me Down, which isn't happy. Sinatra did that song. The Girl from Ipanema, Like a Rolling Stone. Time. Where Do You Go? Our Day Will Come. But My Baby Shot Me Down is a great Cher song. So it's not only happy songs, because My Baby Shot Me Down is not a happy song, but it's the sunny side of Cher. So the sunny side, I'm thinking, when they say side, I'm thinking records. Now here's a good one because just of the irony of the title. The Inmates, First Offense. This is an obscure record. This is a promo. You can see the promo there. It has a white label promo from Polydor, which is really nice. This is in really good condition. I don't remember the last time I played it. But if anybody out there knows about the Inmates, don't know what their history was, I should have did some research, but that's not what this is about. And Peter Gunn's on it, lead guitar and vocals. So recorded in 1979, just like the other record was 79. So here you have it, a promo. First Offense, Inmate Offense, get it? This is a cool one. I've always thought this was a witty. This is a reissue. I think the original is a gatefold, which I have. The Worst of Jefferson Airplane. So The Worst of Jefferson Airplane, which is really the best of Jefferson Airplane. On here it's Somebody to Love, White Rabbit, The Ballad of You, Crown of Creation, Plastic Fantastic Lover, Volunteers. So this is the worst of, and there's that great label. It's the old RCA Victrola label, Victor. So that's a cool one, I thought. And I know it's kind of corny, but I'm trying to get content. They say you need content. And tomorrow I hope to have some info for you. I'm going to meet up with a person who has, I hope to tomorrow, who has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscriptions, of subs, of people who subscribed to his channels. He has a few channels. So I'm going to meet with him, go over my stuff, what can I do. And I know he presses you to do content. Content is what matters, right? We have to have content. So I'm always trying to think of content. This one I thought was very clever. This is the original cover. I knew the cover was later changed because Miles didn't like it. And this is Miles Ahead, Miles Davis. So this is the original cover. You can see that's an original 6-eye. Very happy and proud to have this. You know I dig my Miles Davis. Here's the original inner, which is magnificent. And look at this record. Look at that. All right, all you guys out there. I hope my friend is out there, the jazz people, all my friends who do the jazz, the jazz stuff out there. I hope you're looking at this. I don't want to single out anybody, but there's a lot of them that do jazz. Look at that. Of course, it's in a poly-lined sleeve. And then it is called Miles Ahead. Miles Davis with Gil Evans. This is a classic. The liner notes are intense by Andre Hodler. And these liner notes were, some of them won Grammy Awards, and they've been written up in magazines. So the old days we had some really good liner notes. We don't see that too often now. Like I just got the new Elvis, and there weren't any liner notes basically. Why, I do not know. But there it is. Miles Ahead, Miles Davis, the original jacket cover. He later changed the cover with his instructions. So there you have it. Just a few, which I thought were witty titles, incorporating the name of the group into the actual title of the record. And some of them were just like a pun or a play on words. So thanks a lot. Keep rocking, and let's hold up one for the end. And this is a good one. Probably don't even know this record. Gone with the Wind. So thanks a lot. Keep rocking. Please like and subscribe. Really helps us out. Have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some news about what I just talked about earlier. And check out what I'm going to put on the back end of this. I'm going to put another video up on the end screen. Maybe you'll like it. So we all go from rats to riches. Ciao.